he's a good fighter, but he's still too green right now. He's a good fighter, but he needs more experience. But hopefully in the future, we can make that fight happen. Now, that's a guy who's on top of the world right now, seeing something in you that he believes can be there in the end to make a big fight. What's your response to that and him saying you're too green at the moment?
Shows I'm doing something right. He's hit the nail on the head. I'm only 10 fights in. He's a world champion. I've still got a lot to tick off. I've not done anything in the pro game right now, and I know that I've put some nice showboating together. I've put some nice reels together, but I want to start getting these accolades now, and that starts Saturday. But when these top guys are mentioning me already, it shows I'm doing something right, and hopefully that is a fight down the line we can tick off.
And those are the words of Ben Whittaker, Max Kellerman. And that was a response from David Benavidez that, you know, he thinks he's still kind of green, but been, you know, counterpunching Ben Whittaker's comments. I think it was spot on. I think I'm seeing some maturity in Ben Whittaker. Well, to be fair, I never really thought Ben Whittaker. Well, I can't say that because what he did at the airport was bullshit. But I think he's maturing, you know, based on, you know, his responses, you know, him agreeing like, yeah, I only got 10 fights in. So, you know, so I agree. I haven't really done much. I would like to do more. The showboating's cool, but I would like to actually be taken seriously. So, you know what I mean? Instead of like a attraction, you know what I mean? He wants to be definitely looked at as more credible. And I can understand that, you know what I mean? But that shows maturity, that you care and you want to evolve as a fighter instead of, you know, known to be someone that just gives you Prince Asim Hamed vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. David Benavidez, though, calling him out is something significant all by itself. So if you're Ben Whittaker, you're like, damn, David Benavidez, the WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, still currently is saying my name when I'm only 10 fights in. You know what I'm saying? That's something like what people talk about Moses Atoma, because he has like 12 fights, right? So he, you know, to be talked about, that's great. You know, so that's a good thing for Whittaker. And it's also, let's face it, it's seeds dropping into the ground. These are seeds dropping into the ground to see if they grow something. You know what I mean? And if David does plan on leaving light heavyweight, going to cruiserweight, coming back to light heavyweight, as I predict he may do that. There's a fight for him. Okay. And to me, based on his counsel, I think that would be a fight that they could probably take. See, here's the thing about Ben Whittaker. He's only 10 fights in, right? 10 wins, 1 draw or whatever. But, you know, how about in 2 years? He may be 15-0. So when you get, you know, there's a big difference between 10-0 and 15-0. So maybe in 15-0, 16-0, you know, then David comes back because he's trying to avoid Jaya Pataya, and Jaya Pataya's like, yo, what up? Then he leaves there and comes back to light heavyweight, and or he may be trying to regulate both weight classes. That will definitely be someone he wants to fight, besides who? The obvious guys there, Bivol and whatchamacallit. So if they can't make a fight, or if they don't want to make a fight with Bivol or Beterbiev, the true monsters in the division, that's someone that they can possibly select to fight. You see what I mean? So there's reasons why fighters mention other fighters, because if they are not planning to fight those fighters, what normally happens? When you ask someone that is up here about someone that is down here, what is normally the first response? Ben who? 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 They turn into an owl. Like, I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens normally. But since they know who he is, right? They know who he is. They're mentioning his name. There's a reason for rhyme. Right? So he's on that list of people that will be selected in the future. That's all that's saying. That's all that is. But you guys tell me what you think of Ben Whittaker responding to David Benavidez, calling him green behind the ears, yet and still. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.